Colorectal cancer is now the leading cause of cancer-related deaths for people under 50.
And it's the second leading cause of cancer-related deaths in the U.S. Fox 8's Cindy Farmer sat down with a colon and rectal surgeon to find out what we should know.
Dr. David Hiller is with Novant Health Colon and Rectal Clinic in Clemens, and he joins us this morning for the Fox 8 House Call. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
So let's talk about this. Why does it seem like colorectal cancer is skewing younger and younger?
It's because it's a fact now. Recent study from the American Cancer Society has shown that almost every cancer in America in people under the age of 50 has gone down. Lung, breast, brain, pancreatic, everything's decreasing except for colorectal cancer. It's the only one to increase in people under 50, and now it's the #1 most common cancer in people under the age of 50.
That's interesting. Do you think it's because we have found, I don't know, great treatment, prevention for all these other cancers, but yet people just don't, you can prevent this, but people maybe don't take to heart the recommendations?
I think that's part of it, but also recommendations changing. Before we said colonoscopy at age 50, so that wouldn't have caught these people.
Yeah.
If we're saying under 50, it's the highest. Colonoscopy moved to starting at 45 a few years ago, and that information is still getting out there. A lot of people don't know that yet. And then there's other signs and symptoms where we'd say even earlier. So patients who maybe would say, oh, I'm young, this is probably something else that I'm experiencing that's going on, would put it off. I'm not over 50, it can't be colon cancer.
Right.
And now we need to do a better job of saying, don't ignore that, raise a flag, and now we have evidence to show how much more common it is.
Well, let's talk about the signs and symptoms that a person may experience.
The most common sign that you're going to see is blood with a bowel movement, bloody stool. No one wants to talk about it, no one wants to think about it, but it does happen. And a lot of times people, especially younger, will say it's probably just a hemorrhoid.
Right.
And a lot of times it is. That's a very common problem to have, and it goes away. But you can have blood from a colon cancer or a polyp that hasn't turned into a cancer yet that is also comes and goes. Doesn't have to be every single time. And sometimes they don't bleed at all. So seeing that is worth calling your doctor or contacting one of us saying, hey, can I just get checked out?
Yeah. So, having a, I guess, a colonoscopy, it's not painful. It's, the prep is what's the most uncomfortable part, right?
Right. It's a major inconvenience, right? It's a day off work. It's this prep you have to drink. It's going to the bathroom a lot to prepare for it. But it is not painful. The procedure itself is not very long to do. You're guided through it with your gastroenterologist or your colorectal surgeon and their team throughout this. It's a safe procedure, and it's the only real cancer detection procedure that also can treat at the same time. It can find a polyp and take it out right then. It's not going to find something and then say, oh, now we need to bring you back for other stuff.
Right.
A lot of times you can just solve the whole issue right there if it's a precancerous polyp.
Let's talk about the familial aspect. How prevalent is a family history?
Family history accounts for maybe 5 to 10% of colon cancers.
Wow.
That will probably be a higher number as we learn more genes that are factoring in that we just don't know about. But it's a sizable portion of colon cancer, but most are still sporadic, meaning they just happen regardless of your family history. But people with a strong family history have a very high chance of developing one, and that's why it's important to know that so we can screen you even earlier if necessary.
So talk to your family, talk to your doctor, and let them know 45 now, the age of screening.
And if you're adopted and you don't know your family history, that clears you for earlier screening in a lot of cases too. Some people will say, well, my insurance may not cover it. There's a lot of assumptions about what our insurance will or won't cover. Ask us. Let us help sort that out for you instead of making that assumption and not getting tested.
Yes, it could save you down the road for sure. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. We appreciate it.